Hi guys, welcome to my channel where I have been looking at this book for a very long time, wanting to do another little golden book journal and altered little golden book. This one is pretty vintage, pretty well worn. So let's get started, and we are going to look at a couple of things today before we actually get in on doing the work. Right. See you in just a second. Alright guys, first thing we got to do is take this apart, and I know people try and save these, but I think mine's pretty gone. It's pretty old, so I'm just going to try to take this off of here as best I can, which seems nearly impossible, and I'm just wondering, would it be easier to try and do it this way? Yes, I think so, because we have those staples to deal with, and those staples are very, very rusty, and this I can fix with the cover. Not too worried about that. Put that in a safe spot. So I'm printing from Making and Creating again, a Wizard of Oz digital kit, and I think I'm going to have to Frankenstein the papers or come up with a creative way of gluing in the papers, because they're like literal journal pages where you would just fold them in half. Okay. Ooh, that was very rusty. And I'm not going to add too much to the spine because it's pretty, look at that. Maybe I can get this out with my pokey tool. It doesn't seem to be too difficult. Anyhow, so this is a very old, this is definitely a vintage little golden book. I'll get you the date on it here in just a second, but I'm like torn between, do I want to make this a great big old chunky decorative all out journal? Okay, there's our back, and there's our front. I'm like, what do I want to do here? Now, I do know that I'm going to need to reinforce this, I think. Reinforce that. We're going to keep the pages intact. So it'll be this page and then one in between, and then this page and then one in between. And that'll be one signature. This will be the second signature. And it goes like this. And like I said, we're printing out the paper. So I do need to reinforce this. And I'm really not sure how I want to go about that. I suppose I could just put the spine over that and make that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it right there. Okay, so we'll put this one here, and then this one here, and we'll have a 2-inch spine. Does that seem right? That seems right to me. 2-inch spine, 2 signatures, half inch. Yeah, that seems right to me, guys. All right, so now I know I have leftover chipboard. So I think we'll do this on one side and then this on the other side. And we'll cut it at just under 2 inches by 2 inches by 8. All right, let's get my big cutter out. We'll go this way first. What's hanging up on? I think I had glued something to it. Yeah. We're going to go just under the 2-inch mark. Actually, we'll go to the 2-inch mark. And then right to the 8. That's 1. Go to the 2-inch mark, and then to the 8. Okay. Now then, we're going to glue this page here, just like so. Just like that. And we got our wiggle room there. Yeah. Very good. Very good. And then that'll fix any of our boo-boos. Like that missing chunk that I took out with that staple. Okay, make sure we get all the way up to that edge. That's going to be important. Okay, we're going to fold this up and we're going to lay that in. Press that down well. All right, this seems to be going. So far, so good. Okay, and then we're going to do this side. Same. See, those were the chunks I was talking about. Now, I think I'll work on this 1 day a week until we get it finished. Just until we get it finished. Okay, so now we're going to fold this piece up. And that should, whoa, what happened here? What happened here? That should be our book, yes. So that's our book. Now I kind of messed that up, but I'm okay with that. And I think our pages should still fit. Nope, what happened? I didn't do it right. That's what happened. That's what happened. I did not do it right. Okay, so definitely want a 2-inch spine. I guess we're going to have to do it from here. Remember I said we would need to reinforce that. That's what I recall now. Yeah, that's what I recall now. I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I totally screwed that one up, guys. And all you folks out there who have ever done one of these is saying, no, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. Turn around. Okay, this is going to go on the inside. And then this will go on the outside. Now then, I think this might be, well, see, I got to reinforce that. I don't know what I think I'm doing here. That can't stay that way. It cannot stay that way. Nope. Oh, I gotta get that down. Whoa, I cut it. That was not good. That'll work. Okay, there we go. Because I don't want this to bend. I may go ahead and cover that with something else. Because I don't want it to bend, y'all. Do not want that to bend. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Okay, so then this one will go this way. That looks about even. Even Steven. Now I will have to do something here. When I make my cover, it'll go right up to that white. Yeah, that I can live with. I'm worried about that though, but I'll fix it. I will fix it. Yeah, so I just need to get this fixed. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm getting word from a dear friend of mine. She's very sick, so we're all gonna pray for her for a speedy recovery. Okay, so see, now I need to do this side right up to there, because that will get covered, like I said. This will be covered with something, and I'm thinking either red fabric or yellow fabric or spotted fabric or yes, I like that. That I can live with. Okay, so there's our spine. We're going to have two signatures, so I have to figure out what that's going to look like. Right now I'm printing, and I'll show you what I meant about the... Okay, so there's that. Alright, so this guy goes on the back now. He'll go back here and reinforce that spine. That's the one thing I really truly want, is a good sturdy spine. Looks like overkill, but I promise you it's not. We're going to need all of the help we can get. Whoa, how come that wants to move around on me? Make sure that's in the right spot. So when you don't want this stuff to stick, it sticks to everything. When you want it to stick, you gotta glue it. This is just basic postal tape. Okay, now I think that should work on our spine. Oh yeah, that's a good, well, it's ish, but we've still got work to do on it. It's not done yet. It is not done yet. Oh, come on, glue. See, it'll, like washi tape, it will come up. And I think to myself, how do we sell that knowing that it doesn't? You know? We trust our packages to this. Okay. Well, come on. Okay, this is starting to get on my last nerve here, and we'll break out the big tools. Alright, so if you're still with me, we've gotten this far, and I'll show you what I mean about the pages. So my pages are half pages, and they're not quite wide enough. So I have two choices here. I could leave them as is. Now I am going to print on the other side. I could leave them half pages so they're over, you know, short, or I could cut them in half and lengthen them with some green paper, you know, something that matches up. So what do we do, guys? Because if I matched them up, this would go all the way to the edge right here, and then we'd have another paper connecting them. And then I'd have to trim off some from the top and some from the bottom, which is okay. Like this one I could trim off on the top. This one I could trim from the top. This one I could trim from the top. That one's blank. Okay, so I think that's what we'll do, is we'll Frankenstein, not well, kind of Frankenstein them, but we'll put them in, and I'll get some other paper to make them fit, and then we'll just trim off of either side. So our top page, our pages when they're done are going to be 6.5 by 8. Oh, so I only have to take a ½ inch either off the top or the bottom, and then I got to go 6.5 this way, and then we'll start embellishing each of the trims. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So that's what we will do, and I'll go through all my scrap paper. Like, I think this would be good to do map. Some of this might be be good to do map, like an atlas trim on some of it. Oh, how interesting. Wonder how that happened. We got one single page. I'll have to glue something to that. That was interesting, don't you think? I wonder, see? That's interesting. That's okay. We can fix it. Wonder if this one's the same. Yeah, no, that one's not the same. They're all intact. Just a faux pas. Okay, so this is what we'll do. I will find some color, some corresponding paper, or try to. And I think I think every page has yellow on it. That one doesn't, but that's okay. That one doesn't. This one does. We'll figure it out. We'll find something to connect all of that with. And I will do that next. Okay, so why is this? Well, it's not going to matter. We'll just tear it off, cut it off. I don't need any extra craziness going on here, so we'll just trim it. I'll just glue it. Trim it and then glue it. Okay, guys, so we're off to a Wizard of Oz golden book, altered little golden book. See, I'm just cutting that tape back. And this one, well, I will only work on it once a week. Some stuff I may do on my off time just for fun, but I'll have to do, I'm going to do a little research and see what I can find on other folks who have done one, gather some ideas, do some research even. Okay, this should go right here. Should have glued that down already, but what do I know? There we go. Now that's down good, and like I said, we'll get a Wizard of Oz cloth of some kind and put right there. See, you just never know if that's going to stick or not. And I don't mind if it goes all the way up to the white. That's okay by me. Totally okay by me. And then it can go all the way up to that point on the back. And that'll be covered. All right, we're there. We're doing it. We're going to make it happen. So hopefully you'll follow along. And we'll get going. So it is Wednesday. I probably won't post on this again until next Wednesday. No, today is Monday. I'm pre-filming. I know the days of the week, guys, but I'm pre-filming, so this will be Monday's video. All right, so then I'll figure out. I'm going to do a planner on days that what I need to do on certain days. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.